Hey friends, what's up? Welcome or welcome back. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Shan. I'm your resident movie watching BFF. You've clicked on my reaction and commentary channel, the channel where we watch movies together. I let you know what's going on in my brain the whole time I'm watching them, and we do it with a filmmaking thinking cap on, because that's my favorite way to do it. Yeah, so hopefully you get a little something new when you click on one of my videos. Yeah, I want you to experience your favorite movie for the first time again. That is always the goal. So that's that on that. Today's video is going to be Death Becomes Her. I don't even know the year. This is one of those ones, okay, 1992. I see it on the copy I got. This is one of those ones where I gotta be careful. I don't wanna look up a singular thing because I feel like it's just too out there and I'm at risk for like spoiling some stuff. So I just know, because I've got my copy up, Robert Zemeckis, which we love on the channel, we love him. And the cast looks stacked. So I'm psyched to see this. I think it's going to be weird. I need to let you guys know in full transparency that I remember a singular moment from this movie. It was playing at my parents' house once. I didn't even know what it was. And some woman's head, I think it's Meryl Streep, her head spins completely around. And I remember that. That's what I remember. It when you're at your parents' house, man, and stuff is just on television, it's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. I miss that. I miss the good old days when that would happen. But beyond that, I am a movie purist, so I would never sit down and watch it in the middle. Of course not, or whenever that happens. So I just want you to know that that's what I know. And it is billed as comedy and fantasy and horror, but I think it's gonna be funny. So I'm just looking for campy, silly. And it's early 90s, so we're probably got some bleed over from those late 80s weirdo flicks. So I'm freaking ready. I don't want to know anything else. Always say, if you want to join me on Patreon, that would be amazing. It'd be an amazing way to support me and my work. It would keep things afloat. So you can hit that link in my description box below, go over to Patreon. And if you're interested, this is a point in one of my videos where I thank the patrons who sit on my $15 tier. I am so thankful for them because they help me just a little bit extra. This month, we have to thank Courtney, Eric, Kevin, Reeve, Martin, Ethan, Tom, Hemishanga, David, Burwinkle, Sean, Grizzamore, Daniel, and Jason. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your extra support. Yeah, if you want more from me, Patreon below. Otherwise, support me below. But you know the drill on that note. Where does the emphasis go? Death becomes her. Death becomes her. Death becomes her. All three. Let's get right into Death Becomes Her from 1992. You can let me know. Ooh, I forgot to say, old Bobby Zemeckis has really killed it with his movie scores in the past, so I'm expecting this one to be great. Goldie Bruce Meryl. The Holy Trinity. In the name of Goldie Bruce Meryl. Amen. Do it. Come on. Don't be disrespectful. New York. It sounds like show tunes.
Madeline, Ashton, talk about waking the dead.
I gotta get a drink.
Meryl as an awful actress. Get out of town. Okay, Mamma Mia.
I see me, actress, woman, star, and lover.
Oh, Isabella Rossellini.
Goddess, shameless, hussy, diva, lewd and lusty.
Hussy, lewd and lusty. Alan Silvestri. That's our Back to the Future dude. Bruce and Goldie, baby. Look at those bangs.
That's not me, can't be me.
Why is everyone in the audience trying to pretend like she's not good? Is that The Hustle? This is The Hustle.
Boy!
All right, everybody back to your seats.
How's she look?
Who?
Helen, you idiot.
Classy, really? Compared to whom?
Yeah, idiot. That was intense, Meryl. Yeah, yep. I would do that. I would do the same thing. Rehearse.
I don't believe it.
Well, how are you?
So long.
I know.
Don't you dare say how long.
Boy, oh boy, that.
I can't believe I'm meeting
He
you.
never told me he had such a Madeline Ashton thing.
Well, we're both huge fans.
I'm
Has he done her work, maybe? Or maybe they don't know each other.
Oh, Helen, don't be modest. She's a brilliant writer, Mrs. Ashton.
Miss. Do you think that I'm starting to need you?
Yes.
Now here we see the upper eyelid skin incision is delineated by this crescent drawn from the medial canth.
I love Bruce Willis's voice. It just makes me so happy. It's like Tom Hanks.
Quickly, please.
Is she for real right now? Babe.
She just turns on that flash and that glitter and they're gone. That's why I wanted you to meet her before we got married, because I just had to see if you could pass the Madeline Ashton test.
He failed.
Do you know how silly you're sounding?
I like the shot, him in the mirror. It's a way to get them all in frame.
Absolutely no interest in Madeline Ashton.
I think he works with Spielberg a ton, right? Oh, I talked over the good funny cut. That's some comedy cutting right there. Why are you there, Goldie Hawn? Run. Oh. Who is this? Tell me that's Goldie Hawn. Get the f*** out of town. They did not make her fat. This is fake. This is a fantasy. She's a cat lady and is heavy. They can't keep this up.
I have your final eviction notice.
Is she frosting out of a can?
To charge you for the two. NYPD, lady, let's go.
Madeline really ruined her life, didn't she? She gonna kill her? Death becomes her?
Come on, get her out.
So, what about you, Helen?
Oh my gosh, that's Kitty Foreman. That's Deborah Jo Rupp.
I would like to talk about
Madeline Ashton.
Madeline Ashton.
Oh, this is silly. This is silly.
Do you think I enjoy it, huh? Well, you better think again.
If you're in therapy and you get shamed for talking about the one reason you're there, get a new therapist.
You have to completely eliminate any...
What?
Eliminate.
You're absolutely right.
Ah, Beverly Hills sign. Listen to a story about a man named Judd. Poor mountaineer. Barely kept his family fed. Another 7 years. Oh my God, 14 whole freaking years since that day. Okay, Meryl.
Think I need you to say it every morning.
Oh, madam, you look younger every day.
Thank you, Rose.
Oh my God, she's obsessed.
Forever young?
I like that title.
Oh, forever young, right. And eternally fat.
That's a long take. Zemeckis' style is the long take. I think I do remember this from Back to the Future.
It's in the bath. The beeper was beeping. It's Mr. Franklin again.
Okay. Yeah, that whole thing played in what we call a oneer, and it cut right as he threw the knife.
The actor. He drowned in his hot tub. He's got this expression of happiness on his face that's completely inappropriate.
They ain't giving him any character or depth. People have to recognize him.
They weren't kidding about the smile on his face. That's so fun.
How about an collagen buff instead, no? A collagen buff?
You might as well ask me to wash with soap and water.
Ugh, Meryl with that classical training. She's doing theater.
If perhaps you have ever heard of Liesel von Ruman.
No.
No, of course you haven't. Well, very few have.
Lisa von Roman? Guys, I don't know enough. What do you think about giving everyone an accent just to make them seem ridiculous or funny? Like, what is your take on that? I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous. I know they're doing it for comedy. Voices are silly. What do you think?
Oh, looks as though she's lost.
Oh?
I'll talk to her.
I just want you to know.
I knew they couldn't keep up the fat suit the whole movie. The look.
And she said Madeline Ashton goes to the opening of an envelope. Oh, those people can be so cruel. That was a long time ago. You didn't steal him. He went to you. She's wasted you. She married a brilliant surgeon, and turned him into an undertaker. A woman, Ernest. From Newark, for God's sakes.
Newark.
Coda.
Who are you?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Who is a little piece of me?
She's a Vix.
Oh, for Christ's sake, at least lie quickly.
I am trying to.
Meryl really does anger well. I'm pretty into it. Whoa, she's doing the psycho drive. Oof, I halfway expected her to crash and die right here. Oh, yeah.
Madeline! I need to speak to Madeline at once.
Have you guys ever practiced a performance in the mirror that you had to give in real life? If so, what was it? And comment below what you did. Never again. Oh my God, she's a freaking shrine. This is bad.
Follow me, please.
These are solid Halloween costumes. I just caught myself thinking. Like, these are real solid. Could be that man, do the sideburns, the wig.
I hope you'd come.
Who are you?
Make some room for my friend, for Christ's sake.
Is this going to be Isabella Rossellini?
That I've always thought yours to be one of the most beautiful faces ever to grace the silver screen.
I'm a little distracted by the necklace as top scenario we have going on over here. How's it staying on?
I am the one who knows your secret.
I need to speak to Madeline.
She's not here.
Oh, thank God I can drop the act.
Ask me to leave this house immediately.
You just got here.
I know, but it just took me a minute, a glimpse.
You just got here.
I just wasn't the sort of girl that could say the word sexual without blushing.
Okay, lipstick on teeth, love. Adds to her crazy.
And then makes us witness our own decay.
Well, it is the natural law.
No, screw the natural law.
Meryl is so naturally beautiful, too. It's so crazy. I guess she's a good pick for this. This has just become the Mummy. Sell your soul for youth? What's it going to be, friends?
A potion. How old would you guess I am? Don't try to flatter me.
Oh, 28. 3? 23.
I am 71 years old. Don't drink it and continue to watch yourself rot.
How much is it?
Good line.
The cost, you see. It's different for everyone.
Well, for me, how much?
Just your soul. No big deal.
Think I should be going.
Sit!
This is a pretty cool lesson in, like, assigning stakes to your acting. Like, this is Meryl's character's greatest wish in life, right? So Meryl has to make this real for us and for her. She has to be like, what in my real life do I want this badly? You know?
Ow! What are you nuts?
Now she's youthful and beautiful again.
You may continue your career for 10 years, 10 years of perfect, unchanged beauty. But at the end of that time, before people become suspicious, you have to disappear from public view forever. As one of my clients simply said, I want to be alone.
No. She's not.
Who? Who is it?
Bottoms up.
Oh, cool. Cool. All right, are you taking it? Comment below. It's free.
Sempre viva. Live forever.
Sempre viva. That's Italian, Isabella. Oh, cool. I'm loving these effects. Fun.
The first thing tomorrow morning, I am going to go downtown and I am going to obtain a divorce from Madeline Ashton.
Ernest.
Well, the first thing Monday morning, then. At the very least Tuesday.
Ernest.
What is she playing at Goldie Hawn? I forget her name.
You know,
and lightly coat each glass. Arcanol is a very powerful alcohol-based tranquilizer. Then you and I work together quickly, dangerously close to the edge.
Some drunk woman up here on Mulholland swerving dangerously close to the edge.
The camp. The fun.
And send her on her way.
It's the perfect crime. Mulholland's like a little public, guys. Do this somewhere else.
Madeline is dead, and we're free.
It would be self-defense.
Sure, let's go with that. A lot of rain in California in the movies. What do we guys think? Honestly, if this happened to me, I would be so stoked. I would just be like trying on so many outfits.
Anything you had left, you owed me a long time ago. Your face owed me. You changed your hair?
What an eye.
She's so good. What an eye.
Flaccid Undertaker, who is just as dead below the waist as his clients are. At least I'd know I'd be getting something stiff in there.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry.
Help me! Hurry up, you wimp!
Oh, that's hard to look at. That was a breath holder. She looks like Weird Barbie in the splits. You just ruined the plan, Bruce Willis. Excellent dummy work.
Exactly which part of the plan were you unclear on?
Because we went over it 3 times, Ernest.
No, Helen, you don't understand.
Ernest, we went over it 3 times.
No, Helen, you don't understand.
We went over it in extreme detail with voiceover.
Don't you think it looked unusual that you called me before you called them? You're right. Of course I'm right.
Okay, I mean, in real time, she's like reanimating behind him, but it is in soft focus. So I'm gonna have to see how they blended that shot, maybe.
Perfect.
Stick to that story, because if they check the phone records, it'll just confirm exactly what you told them.
Got it.
She's gonna walk into focus.
A few hours. It's not really an exact science.
Ernest.
It's not an exact...
Ernest.
This is what I saw all those years ago at my parents' house. I saw this...
Huh?
Look at yourself!
Somebody hand her a hand mirror.
My ass. I can see my ass.
Why is that not one of the greatest movie quotes of all time?
Yeah, so fix it.
Okay.
I fell down the stairs.
Whoopsie. Anything broken?
That performance behind the doctor's back.
Are you telling me it doesn't hurt when I do this?
It doesn't hurt. I told you that.
Uh-huh.
Is it just me or is she getting paler?
Maybe you just...
Oh!
Does she have a heartbeat?
Your heart stopped beating.
What the hell does that mean? Exactly.
Zombie.
Just give yourself some time to grieve.
Where did you put my wife?
She's dead, sir. They took her to the morgue.
The morgue? She'll be furious.
She'll be furious.
Kiss. It's me, darling. You're an omen. You're a burning bush.
I am?
Of course you are.
Thanks, honey. Okay, gymnast. Get a girl. It's giving Doc, you know, with more blood. She was definitely looking gray. Oh yeah, he said it, spray paint.
I'm gonna need you to hold very, very still.
It's Dr. Frankenstein and his monster.
She was a homewrecker. She was a man-eater. And she was a bad actress.
That's where I draw the line.
Me on that. Kiss you on the what?
Yeah, what?
Are you very angry?
It's alive.
Madeline?
It's alive. Frankenstein reference. They're doing a little parody, little homage.
You brought this on yourself.
Madeline! Oh my God! What have you done?
What have I done? Defended myself, that's what.
She actually kills her?
Neighbors! In 12 years in Los Angeles, have you ever seen a neighbor?
Oh! I gotta think!
Best joke in the whole movie. No one in LA talks to their neighbors.
Get the end.
Very happy to help.
Put the body right here.
I wonder what made Meryl do this.
Did you ever notice how...
She had it done too! She had it done too. How? What?
That was totally uncalled for.
I am so dumb. I was like, there's no way this is where this movie's going. Now they have to just bury her. No.
And there seems to be something wrong with your, blouse.
You guys, what? She had it done too. How did I not guess that? She looks way scarier than dead Meryl.
You took the potion too. Well, I hardly needed it. So that's why you look the way you do.
I hardly needed it.
Or if I...
I'm not loving all the broken neck work in this, though. It's a little tough. I think Meryl did this because she wanted to fight Goldie Hawn.
You may have always won, but you never played fair. Oh.
Loving the sword fight. They definitely like green screened out her little midsection, or blue screen. What would it have been?
You put your head on straight.
Okay, the effects in this. Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
I thought you were cheap.
Now we're getting somewhere, ladies.
I hurt you on purpose.
It's a movie about therapy, guys. Get it before you kill your friend or your frenemy.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh. Not a blemish, not a pore.
The man is a genius.
He is. He's a genius.
They both got exactly what they wanted and needed.
Ooh.
Ew.
Probably shouldn't have done that. I think it's still wet.
Ooh, can Ernest fix this?
Touch-ups. It's a movie about plastic surgery. You're always going to want more. You're always going to need another touch-up.
I know. We'll drug him.
Good idea.
You girls are dead.
Bye.
And I'm partying. You know something else? I drink too much.
Silly. Silly fun time. Where do we get this potion? You know, is it a renewable resource? Can we just keep purchasing it? Somebody let me know.
I hope you don't mind that Harry and Dick,
This babe.
you were improperly attired.
Harry and Dick. Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm sad. The women got to consent. I don't know if he does. I love looking at these effects. I freaking love it.
Drink, Dr. Menville. You owe yourself another chance.
Then be held captive by your two crazies, your two crazy exes.
You people all have to be stopped!
Dick, Tom, Harry.
I knew it. Dick, Tom, Harry.
I won't name names. You know who you are.
Just trying to have some fun, man. That's all I want.
No, Elvis took it. Faked his own death.
Oh, boy.
Get your climbing shoes on. Die of natural causes? Oh. It's the scream for me.
It's the only way you'll survive.
if you fall? Drink it!
No, Ernest, no. No, 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 no.
Drink it! Drink it!
No, Ernest.
You're on your own.
Why was that fall a little bit Hans Gruber? Like this much from Die Hard. Okay, how does it wrap up? Ernest is a good guy, so he's got to get away. He finally gets away from the women who are not being very nice to him.
Well, you just have all the answers, don't you?
Look at this. I'm peeling.
Oh.
I'm peeling already. Oh, me too. Who's going to fix this?
Take care of each other. I'll paint your ass, you paint mine.
Who could...
Forever. "37 years later."
Now, Dr. Ernest Menville always felt that life begins at 50, because it wasn't until 50 that he met his lovely wife, Claire, that he had 2 sons and 4 daughters.
Oh, he really turned it around. Ladies.
And we've all heard his tall tales about the living dead in Beverly Hills.
Ha 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 ha.
Drop a big can of spray paint, for God's sake.
I had it when we left the car, okay?
They're like embarrassing me. I'm like, guys, shut up.
Way learned the secret of eternal life. And it's here, among us, in the hearts of his friends.
Okay.
That our beloved Ernest is one man who will indeed live forever.
Blah, 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 blah. Mess you've made of yourself, Ned. Oh, yeah. You're all runny.
I must look ridiculous.
No, I don't think anyone will.
They look bad.
That's because you crack your knuckles all the time. Help me!
Push her. I need to slow that down and see how they broke apart so badly.
Do you remember where you parked the car?
Fade to black. Movie got jokes the whole way through. Let's talk about it. Okay, friends, Death Becomes Her from 1992. I have now seen it. That was quirky silly. Quirky silly fun, right? That was easy. That was an easy watch. It was so silly. I almost like can't wait to get into the influences of this movie because it was just that like filmmakery fun. Like we're parodying Dark Shadows with Dark Windows. She's like kind of a diva of a star, Meryl Streep, where it's all campy in like the plan and the production design is like super Frankenstein, not to mention plot-wise Frankenstein. So I'm really going to be interested in like looking at more of the homages that this movie is making. It won 1 Oscar, so I'm assuming that's for either makeup or effects, probably makeup. As far as like what I thought, it's just like an easy fun time. It's something that I don't know if I'll watch again, but Meryl's performance in it is really, really impulsive and fun for me. I love watching her. I think she is just so on impulse. It's the best. Her anger, she does rage really well. And ultimately, I think this movie pokes a lot of fun at aging, youth, the idea you got to upkeep it, got to keep up with it. And if you're not careful, you'll have to keep up with it forever. And then the man who actually did die and did have a finite life is the one who's achieved everlasting love in the eyes of his wonderful family. So I thought that was like really fun and funny, just really fun themes to play with. You know, like this for me is thematically gold. So I did look it up. Best Effects was the Oscar. It won for Best Effects. In terms of budget, I'm going to give it 50 mil, but it's probably lower. 55 mil. Okay. Yeah, probably for those effects. What else did I write? I just wrote down some filmmaker stuff. There's a ton of long takes. I think that's a Zemeckis trademark at this point. Yeah, we'll just look up the effects. Ooh, I would have never been able to know this. First film that used photorealistic human skin software. What? A pneumatic bra was built to create the effect where Meryl Streep's breasts become higher and firmer after drinking the potion. But the effect didn't look realistic enough. In order to get the shot, Streep's dresser stood behind her outside of the camera and pushed her breasts into position. That's so funny. It does look super mechanical as it's happening. Like, it looks like someone's doing it. But, it's just fun. It's just fun. Isabella Rossellini was 39 at filming, and that's insane. She looked so incredible. Meryl Streep was asked about this uncharacteristic role. I wanted to know why Meryl would have taken this. And she said, it was too original to pass up. That's my answer. Oh, the opening is from an actual musical. It's Sweet Bird of Youth, a play by Tennessee Williams about an aging actress who pines for her lost youth. Also, was the fall into the fountain in the backyard a little bit Sunset Boulevard? And isn't she obsessed with her close-up, Mr. DeMille? Okay, so it was blue screen. It was a blue screen hood where Meryl Streep is... Meryl Streep's walking backward and performing with a blue screen hood on. Isabella Rossellini had a nude body double. Originally going to be a sequel to Tales from the Crypt. Okay, I didn't know who she was referring to. The I Want to Be Alone is Greta Garbo. There's a quick shot of a folder being stamped case closed on a desk during the description to kill Madeline. On the desk was a brain in a glass named Abnormal, tribute to the original Frankenstein or to the spoof Young Frankenstein. Said to be like an extended episode of Tales from the Crypt. Animatronic puppets of Meryl Streep's head were created and used to shoot the scene where a resurrected Madeline confronts Ernest. The effect didn't look right in the shot. Ultimately, CGI was used. Okay, I was going to say, that did not look animatronic. That was an ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic ideograph on the box. Meryl Streep wasn't thrilled the film relied heavily on visual effects. She claimed shooting the film was like going to the dentist and states that film is her first, last, and only VFX-driven film. Yet it wasn't. Ooh, Industrial Light and Magic used some of the same techniques for Jurassic Park from this movie. The exterior of Ernest and Madeline's mansion was shot at 1125 Oak Grove Avenue in San Marino, which is located in Los Angeles. However, the interior was built on a soundstage. Classic. When Madeline's head gets knocked back, this is how they got that. Meryl Streep is wearing a blue screen hood over her real head to wear later in post-production it's digitally removed, while an animatronic head in Streep's likeness is attached to her back, saying a recorded line. Whoa! Meryl Streep was 43 when she shot the film. In 2017, Vanity Fair called this a gay cult classic and a touchstone of the queer community. Why? I think gay men love hot women. They love a good woman. Siskel and Ebert gave this film a thumbs down. Yeah, though the visual effects were great, it lacked any real substance or character depth. I was mostly in it for the visual effects, if I'm being honest, but that's just me trying to align myself with the critics. Oh, among the guests at Liesl's party, Andy Warhol, Marilyn Monroe, Greta Garbo, Elvis Presley, Jim Morrison, James Dean. Okay, so there was a little bit of Frankenstein in there. It seems like the location exteriors were Los Angeles, and the rest was a soundstage, which you want to do that. You definitely want to do that, because you can control your controllables. Okay, I feel good about that. So you have seen my reaction to Death Becomes Her from 1992. Now I want to hear from you. Sound off below. Where were you when you first caught this? Did you catch it in theaters? Did you catch it at home? Yeah, so if you want more from me, don't forget to hit that link in my description box below. It'll take you to my Patreon, where you can catch my full-length watch to this, unedited, with all the trivia and all my ramblings. Other ways to support me below. If you like the music I use, check out Epidemic Sound. If you want to buy my gear, hit up my Amazon storefront. And you know the drill. On that note, I'm going to go eat.